we're leaving our camp that we found last night and heading towards Whitehorse. Was looking at our original map plan, and we're only one day behind schedule. We originally were going to be in Whitehorse last night, so we're only one day behind.
It's crazy to even think.
I know. We did pull some long days to make that happen. So heading into Whitehorse, we have a paid campground where we can refresh. This should be our last grocery trip for the whole trip, because we should be home. I've never seen an onion with such thick layers before. It just grows super fast here. And then one more dog food supply run. That should be it for refreshing. And laundry, of course. So we'll do laundry here. Most of the campgrounds have signs that say do not wash dog beds or blankets. So in preparation for those signs at this campground, I have used our zero odor on the Costco waterproof blanket that we cover the dog beds with. And then I also sprayed the dog beds. The dog beds are less dirty because we use this on top of them, and these are easier to wash than the dog beds. So just in case there is a sign that says no washing of dog blankets, I've at least taken the odor out of them. I love this stuff. They also sell a zero odor laundry additive that I will put into the laundry when I do wash the dog beds as well. But this is a great refresher. Might be pushing it to get home, but we can do some laundry in the sink if we have to for that last day.
We're not doing much more than driving for the rest.
We have some hikes.
Do we?
Not today. There's nothing in between here and Whitehorse.
Yeah.
But the other days there are some hikes. So we'll see.
We did cut off the hider also. Are we doing that?
Well,
I haven't seen the updated plan.
we could still do hider. We're at this point, we're taking it day by day. We're in Whitehorse one day after our original plan. We had some shorter drives because there was going to be some work days in there that we could combine together and make one long day to get back on track, which would allow us to still do hider. So we can play it by ear to see how we feel.
Yeah, it was pleasant being mostly bug-free.
Yeah, mostly. There was very minimal mosquitoes there. It wasn't that bad. Very quiet campground, other than we had no idea we were so close to the highway until I think we were there for at least 2 hours before we heard our first car on the highway, and we both looked at each other like, what in the world?
Felt like a train was gonna hit us.
It was literally right behind us, but it was so tree covered you couldn't see it. But it was quiet. There's not much traffic on this highway. Alex might try to find somebody to fill in his rock chip in Whitehorse.
Yeah, we got lucky. It didn't get worse. I really thought another 100 miles of bumpy dirt road would crack like crazy, but it didn't. So 100 miles of pavement, and hopefully I can fill it.
Well, we don't know if it's going to be pavement.
Well, true. I don't even know if it's fillable. It's a big crack.
Yeah.
But it's worth 50 or 100 bucks or whatever to try to save a 1,500 and whatever insane cost windshield it's going to be. We know the other car has the same kind of weird features, and it was like 1,500 bucks. So don't expect this one to be any different if I have to replace it.
But you have until next spring, so.
Never gets old.
Lots of chipmunks at camp last night. Zoe was freaking out. Hates being locked up in the camper. Because when you're at a paid campground, that's what you gotta do. So you can camp along the Yukon Highway in open areas that are next to the highway, as long long as it's public land. It's up to you to determine if it's public or not. So last night when we were trying to find a place, I found a map, but it wasn't mobile friendly. So I was having a really difficult time trying to figure out what was public and private, which is why we ended up at the campground. And it was getting late. Got there around 9.
Yeah, it was basically full when we got there. A couple of spots left. I worked all morning, and now, mid-afternoon we're leaving. There was one car pulling up behind us, but it was empty.
Yeah.
So obviously it's all travelers just rolling through.
Slow down, Harold. There's a bear. What's that?
What was that?
I couldn't find Klondike bars, but they had Yukon bars. What would you do for a Yukon bar?
How about a kiss? I've never had a Yukon bar. Chocolate. Pretty good. Kind of a buttery vanilla flavor. I'm into it. I'd say it's like a crunchy Dove bar with a little bit of a buttery, yellowy, ice creamy flavor.
Well, look at us finding the one and only dirt road in Whitehorse.
Thanks, Googly.